Hello yan mga kare-Ak, gagawa tayo ngayon ng reaction video kay Mark Queens sa street food in Thailand. So, HRM student ako, and then gagawa tayo ng reaction si Mark Queens, yung kanyang vlog. So, subscribe nyo si Mark Queens, credit sa kanya. So, simulan na natin.
Hey everyone, I hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Weins. I'm in Chiang Mai, Thailand, and Chiang Mai is maybe the capital of night markets in the entire world. And so it is a Sunday night. I am at THAiland. This is one of the biggest and the busiest night markets in Chiang Mai. It runs the entire length of Ratchadamnon Road, which is right in the center, the heart of Chiang Mai.
And so this evening we're gonna go on capital night market kasi sila daw. Sabi ni Mark Queens.
We're just gonna see what we find. We're gonna eat some delicious food, and I'm gonna share it all with you in this video right now.
Puro barbecue sa kanila halos. Saan lugar nga ba ito sa night market sa Thailand pala, sa Chiang Mai, Thailand.
This particular market is open every Sunday, and it starts at 5 p.m. It's right now. It's exactly 5 p.m. So they're just open.
Para ding Pilipinas yung daming
still sort of organizing, setting things up. There's a mix of almost everything at this
market.
From
parang
souvenirs and
sa Manila.
Trinkets and lanterns and lights. But mainly, I'm here to just sample the food, and we're gonna see what we can find and try to eat some of the mix of things. And I'm still waiting for my friends Tom and Joel, who are gonna come also
si Mark
hang
Queens
out tonight. But we got here a little bit before they did. I want to get here right as the market opens, so that I could get all the shots.
Sarap maging food vlogger, travel. Puro travel na tapos kain. Wow, parang gusto kong maging gano'n. Ito parang hotdog. Parang katulad sa longganisa.
In this particular instance, sausage. There's no way you can walk past it without ordering a few skewers, and it is just smoking away. You can see the fan is blowing, the sausage
Longganisa,
fat is just burning down. It's just smoking away. It smells so good. Most of what's hanging on the bar is Saikok Isan, which is it's an Isan style
sausage. Parang longganisa nga talaga.
The northern sausage, which is called Saikwa, in two different shapes. And so I got one skewer of the Isan sausage as well as the northern Thai sausage. We'll just taste them both to taste the difference. Okay, this is the Saikwa Isan.
Plastic. Plastic reaction ni Mark Queens. Nakakagutom ba?
Oh wow. Okay, that is a big bite.
Chili.
So good though, just bursting with fatty juices. And for Saikwa Isan, you have to chase it with a chili because that's just pure meat, as opposed to what we'll see in the next bite of the Saikwa. So I got a chili.
Di ba tatanghalian dyan? Mga di ba tatanghalian dyan? Nakakagutom na.
Complete experience. It's so good. It's so juicy. Wow, that's tasty. And then as opposed to the Saikwa Isan, which is there's no spices within the sausage itself, but you eat spices, you chase with spices like the chili. This one is the Saikwa, which is filled with spices already within the ground meat mixture. So there's lemongrass in here. There should be chilies. There's our little.
Nakakagutom, sarap.
Oh yeah. Oh. Saikwa is so good. You catch the lemongrass. This one is quite a fatty mix, but it is juicy.
Wow, lastik si Mark Queens.
Well, there's no better way I could think of to start this night market food tour in Chiang Mai.
Kapang-kap.
The market is still pretty quiet, well, very quiet compared to what it's going to be right now. You still have lots of space to move around. Yes, still the vendors are still setting up, but I can guarantee in a couple of hours, especially when the sun is fully down, the market will be packed. So it is good to come early
while traveling.
If you are weary of just single file crowds.
Lastik si Mark Queens, swerte.
We ended up walking all the way across to the other side of the market. Actually, we started on the kind of like the end of the market, but this is actually the front at Pratu Thaphe. So this is the front gate here. So this is where you normally come into the market, and it's just now almost 6 p.m. and it's just starting to get really busy.
Daming tao. Saan makapunta ako dyan minsan?
The hard thing about this market is it's so huge and so sprawling, and it goes down so many little side alleys and into little temple courtyards. And so within lots of little temple courtyards, there are little food courts just an everlasting
ball.
supply of Thai snacks. And so we saw the giant pan of bubbling, buoyant pork balls. In Thai, they're called luk shin mu. And she informed us that they are 100% pork. So it's just pork that's been like ground very smoothly and made into little balls. They boil. You can just see them all just like buoyantly floating around in the water. Then she scoops them out. She serves them to you fresh over some lettuce. He puts on a little bit of toasted garlic and some of the sauce, which I think should be a little bit sweet. That looks really good. We got to try a hot, fresh pork ball.
Siomai na walang balot din.
It's so soft and tender, yet not mushy. Very kind of neutral tasting, and just I got a piece of Chinese celery on that bite, and also the sauce, which is a little bit sour, a tinge sweet, and a tinge spicy. But you can taste the quality, the freshness of them. You can tell that's just pure pork. That's delicious. It's very mild in flavor, but you can taste just a hint of black pepper. Maybe even white
made from harina. Diba? Pero parang ano pala balto, parang fishball, parang gano'n. Pero pork ball ang tawag sa kanila.
Oh, there they are. So big cup.
Sarap naman dito, parang gustong pumunta rito sa makain na mga kain.
What's up, JJ?
That's so good. You know what? Have to try.
Warm and sour.
The last one.
Sour?
Sour,
Okay.
spicy.
หมูยอ
I've already had some lukshin
Parang
and
tofu.
some cyclop.
Oh,
Okay,
Muyao
I'll taste
nun.
it. Thank you.
I would love some sight war.
It's like a Vietnamese sausage.
Vietnamese sausage pala ito.
Whoa.
they really take care a lot about people around them.
Oh, that's nice.
Just
Nang kumain si Mark Quinn, nakakagutom ng ganyan.
Isn't it kind of
Reaction
like
eh.
the German
Yeah, it's like leberkäse.
Leberkäse?
Gutom na ako ay.
Leberkäse,
Mamaya
yes, that's
kain.
what it is.
Gutom na rin kayo dyan.
The Thai version of German
Kumain na kayo.
leberkäse,
Yep.
but spicy.
And it has a little bit of a black pepper taste.
Yeah.
But like so,
At kung gutom ka na, pakisubscribe naman sa channel
kind
natin
of just like
para alam mo na.
the pork ball that I just
Basta alam mo na
ate,
yan.
just in flat, like square form. Yeah,
Iba't ibang pagkain. Ano?
I need to try first.
I like something that you have to eat, especially at this market, is called
Kai
kai
bom.
bom. And it's a grilled egg. It's like an omelet. It's like a trough of egg that they fill up into a banana leaf little trough boat, and then they grill it. They have a few different toppings. One of them is mushrooms. One of them is I'm not even sure, of a bunch of different imitation crab. But then it slow
Egg.
grills as she kind of stirs it
Egg
with
na
a
nakabara
stick.
sa daw ng saging.
And so that's
Na
kind of
may
like
sari-saring laman.
a new form of an omelet that you should eat at
Pwedeng
this
laman
market.
ng-
We're gonna sample it. It's kind of stuck into the trough.
Pwedeng itlog na may laman na ano, kasag, or crabs,
Oh, it's like a juicy omelet. It's
or
very
mushroom,
juicy.
or anything.
But I mean, apart from any other omelet, it does actually have the flavor of the banana leaf, the baitong.
Oh, totally.
The roasted banana leaf just embeds into the omelet. Other than that, it's just like a juicier omelet.
Yeah.
It's actually
Juicy
pretty good.
omelet.
How's that egg, Tom?
Pretty good, pretty good. I got the one with a bee.
Banana leaf is spicy.
Yeah.
Sarap.
Larva.
Yeah. It's pretty good actually. It doesn't taste like bee though.
Ang
No
gutom.
honey taste, but very eggy.
This is another
Wallet
version with a different topping that we got, which is bee larva. Oh yeah. The larva is
Very creamy.
The egg was interesting and pretty good. We're moving on, and now the market is just getting packed. But we're on our way to eat more food.
Walang katapusan, walang kabusugan. Parang
Joel just got a passion fruit
Shake.
shake. This is just pure passion fruit blended with ice.
shake sa Pilipinas, parang mayroon din dito yan.
Well, that's just like perfectly tart, nice and sour. Just a tinge of sweetness, and you've got the crunch of those seeds. Thanks, man. So, yeah, that's just pure and good.
Puree.
Look at all those seeds. Oh, it's great. Okay. It's so packed, yeah. Especially at this time, it's just like single
Ang sarap
file.
magulo dito, parang pestahan lang din sa atin. Eh. Parang pesta sa Pilipinas, no?
ใช่แล้วเขาก็ปิ้งแล้วก็ใส่ very traditional
Parang pesta.
Any oil is nature oil from
Ano yun?
Kind of stuck together. Help me.
Glutinous.
Help me.
ร้อนไหม
Ano yun?
ร้อน
Get some air intake, some air intake.
Yeah, so it must be thick then if it's
ใช่
a whole
sticky
team
rice
like that.
ใช่
And it is black
sticky rice.
or purple
Parang
sticky
ano,
rice, which is made into a little
pancake and
and then
pancake.
she sizzles it over the hot griddle. She adds on a variety of toppings including sesame and sugar. It looks almost exactly the same as a piece of beef jerky.
Sticky rice. Yung parang mayroon tayo dito sa atin na ano, pancake na malagkit. Pero kanila may toppings na ano.
Like really gooey and glutinous, but at the same time it's crispy because how it's been fried. It's sweet. You taste the
May
sesame
toppings sa
seeds.
sesame seed yung kanila.
Yeah, that's fantastic actually. It's really
Sa ano
good.
to, sa Thailand.
So we're off to just explore more and
Paggabi na, so
to get some more food.
gala pa lang sila ng gala, kain ng kain. Walang kabusugan si Mark Queen, so elastic naman. Ihaw-ihaw naman.
The barbecue over there.
I'm sure there's some
Ano yun?
ไข่ปูอ่ะ
ปูอ่องครับปูอ่อง
ปูอ่องกินกับข้าวเหนียวจิ้มอ่ะ
ถูกต้องเลยครับผมครับผมมันเคยเห็น
This will be perfect.
Ano yun?
At the back of the temple food court area, there is a man who is making ribs and they smell so good. Oh, he's chopping them right now.
Okay, sit down. Same or the same.
Ribs pala, ribs. Sarap.
เท่าไหร่ครับ
180 ค่ะ
180ครับMark Winใช่ครับ
Wala kakagutom. Masarap ulam yan.
They have a few seats, they have a few tables in the back with a few stalls that you can order from. I gotta try those ribs first and dip that rib into the dry chili flakes.
ไม่ได้ลูกไม่ได้ของเราลูกไม่ได้ครับ
Those are pretty fatty, oily, delicious. You can taste the dark soy sauce, which is kind of caramelized onto there, so kind of like roasted and caramelized.
ของเราลูก
Oh, and that chili though, that's kind of like a salty, dried chili powder. That's great.
Sarap.
Upon tasting one, he immediately ordered seconds.
Oh, Tom did?
Yes.
อ๋อเดี๋ยวพี่เจเอาให้โอ้มันหมดแล้วมันไม่มีน้ำแล้วข้างในอ่ะพอแล้วลูกมีแต่เนื้อกินเนื้อได้ไหมอ่ะ
Cool.
กินเนื้อได้ไหมเดี๋ยวเจไก่ให้นะมากินข้าวลูกไหมครับเจ้าลองนะนี่แล้วก็เอาจิ้ม
Okay, the greasy barbecue goodness, man.
What's it called? Angpu.
อ่องปู
Marami pala sila dito. Hindi lang si Mark Queen, may kasama siya.
นี่ how to eat like this อร่อย
It looks a lot like sankaya, but these are little crab
Ah.
heads, as you can see. Oh, they're nice and hot right off the grill or something. But it's the crab eggs made into like a. It looks kind of like custardy. So you grab some sticky rice
Ang taba ng ano,
and then you just kind of.
itlog ng ano,
Dip it
ng
like a
kasag.
dip.
Crabs. Nilagay doon sa head.
Oh.
Tapos ginawang sauce yun.
Looks like uni too, like sea urchin. So butter.
May butter, ganun. Oo, yeah, kagutom ka.
That's like that for sure. It's like crab egg custard. You've got the crabby taste.
Rice, sticky rice.
You've got the smoky taste because it's been
Sinasaw yung
grilled.
sticky rice dun
And
sa
then it's
ano.
kind of like creamy and rich.
Yeah, look at that gooiness.
Naudayit, takaw niya. Nakakagutom tayo.
That is rich, delicious. Yeah, and still warm.
Time for another rib.
Sarap na itong ribs na to.
Gotta get that
Let's do that.
mala.
Let's wipe up. Wipe it up. Yeah, really like the chili, the chili dry rub really adds to it.
Gute Schweinshaxen hast du auf jeden Fall.
Cheers.
Oh man, I need to get more chili.
I got a full crust. Oh, that's beautiful. That's what you want.
Okay, that's better. They add sugar to
Cheers.
the...
It's either sugar or MSG or both. Yeah, I think it is sugar.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
One bite.
one bite
The only reason you can't do a one biter is because you gotta keep on twirling it. Right, get all the meat off the bone.
roll
That is like
Try ko parang lutuin niya.
very tasty, very fatty, juicy, greasy. I think there's a little sugar in the chili powder.
Yeah, it is.
Has a sweet tinge to it.
งมไอโซอีท
ขอบคุณครับขอบคุณมากครับ
Kapangka.
ขอบคุณครับ
200.
230 for
Yun.
one chunk. I guess we may just...
She gives
I'll get
us discount. I think this
I'll
is
get it.
the best piece.
Dude, two little loaves here.
Ayun.
So we finished with that meal, but the market is just packed and it's hectic and you're just like running back and forth from place to place. So we're gonna call it a night of this food tour night market in
Masarap
Chiang
pumunta
Mai.
dito,
But
night market.
before we end the tour though, there was something that we had to eat. Of course, as the best dessert in the world. It's a little overpriced because of the night market, but that's okay. We need some.
Got a little
Ayun.
gooey goodness here.
All right, guys, let's break bread together.
Oh yes, already creaming on the
On the
saran wrap
Parang
here.
tinapay.
Okay,
Well, I got a little residue on the saran.
okay, go for the. Dude, that is a fistful of durian right there.
Oh,
Parang tinapay. No?
Cheers, JD.
หวานมากเลย
Oh yeah.
หวานไหม
Cool, cool.
Oh yeah.
Nakabusugan si Mark Queens.
It was like hard on the outside, but it's really creamy on the inside.
Yeah, very sweet.
Parang siyang tinapay.
Just starting to gain that
Nag-alarpay nga kasi ito.
punch of bitterness. Just a hint of it. Butter, cream, custard.
Slight alcohol taste.
Because very ripe.
Good vibes.
Awesome.
Got so much cream.
Oh no!
Robin,
Who dropped a piece?
you.
Me? Oh no!
Yes,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Like, if you ever do a food tour anywhere, there's no better way to finish a food tour than with natural cream, natural custard.
Any kind of tour.
Custard.
You
Ayun,
should
parang
always
tinapay
finish
na may
with durian.
palaman.
Man, that's
Daming tao.
Okay.
Simot sarap.
And now we can call it a night.
Michael si Mark Queens.
I'm gonna go ahead and end this Chiang Mai night market food tour right here. It's mostly kind of snacking food, so you can walk around.
Snacky food.
I'm still a little bit hungry, but like it's so packed that I'm ready to head
Daming
out.
na
and
tayo
might need to go to sleep.
sa market na yun.
But it's
Daming
mostly a
tao,
lot of
iba't ibang
snacking
lahi.
foods. The food is okay. It's not like the greatest food in my opinion, but it is fun to walk around. It's a great environment. It is packed. But that also makes it entertaining, and it's definitely a great place to visit when you are in Chiang Mai. Huge thank you to Tom and JJ and Joel for joining me and Ying and Micah on this food tour today. And I want to say a big thank you to you for watching this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up if you
Give sa
enjoyed it.
thumbs
Leave a
up daw.
comment
Give sa
below. I'd
thumbs
love
up
to
din
hear
sa
from you.
akin.
And if you're not already
Tsaka subscribe and
click
like and
subscribe.
share.
Also
Yan.
click that little bell icon so that you get notified of the next video that I publish. Thanks again for watching. Good night from Chiang
Good
Mai.
night daw
See you
po
on the
siyang
next video.
Chiang Mai. So, yun. So, nakita ko lang sa mga kinakain ni Mark Queens is, talagang sarap na sarap siya sa mga pagkain ganyang kinain kasama yung mga kaibigan kasama niya. Kung saan siya mag-travel, parang busog na busog siya lagi. Tapos yun, sana makasama ko dito someday. And, so yun, kung tapos na ang ating video, tapos na kasi. So, kita-kita lang sa na vlogs natin. And, let's go.